Hey, everybody. Let me get on Facebook here. So I am streaming from uh, my main Facebook page. I even, wrong place. Even decided to open up TikTok. So, hey, TikTok, I haven't been over here in a while to say hi to everybody. I had gotten some new followers, so hello to you guys. Let me share this to the group. So if you are around no particular topic, this is just to check in and chat. Let me know how you doing, what you up to, how is your Thursday. See if anybody's around. And I'm going to put the link over in here. Anyone who wants to come up is more than welcome. All right, that's in the group. Let me see. Hey, Teresa, let me put the link in the chat for you. I have to do it this way. Let me know if you see it. Nora. All right, let me adjust my pillow here. So, anyway, hope everybody is doing okay. Um, it is Thursday. What you got going on? There's Teresa. Let's see. We have a bad connection, Teresa. Oh, there you are. How you doing today? Can you see me, Teresa? Teresa, can't hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Make sure I'm not on mute. Can you hear me? Let's see. I might have the wrong microphone. Teresa. Hello? Oh, there it goes. Teresa, are you with me? I don't think she can hear me. Hey, Pammy. Ralph's having a bad day. Oh, I hope things get better. Is the weather okay out there, Pam? I'm praying for our Ralphie. I hope things get better for him today. DeAndre had one of those days yesterday. He was fine up until we got home, and then all of a sudden he just exploded. It was just one of those things. I was like, oh no. Oh, for now. Yeah, this weather is going crazy everywhere. Everywhere. Hey, Teresa. Can you hear me?
Ow.
Teresa, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Teresa, you. Let's see. Teresa, Teresa, can you hear me? Yeah, I think something's wrong with her phone. Can you hear me? I'm going to log her out. Yeah, see if she could come back in. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, this weather has been crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I don't think something's going on. Um, hey, Candy, how are you? How's everything going? Just on here for a check in and chat. I also opened up TikTok because I hadn't been over there for a while to see who's around. And Teresa, I don't think she can hear me. Teresa, let me I'm gonna remove her again. And let's see. We're gonna kick her out for a minute and see if she comes back. Maybe she needs an adjustment. Joseph enjoyed. Oh, he went to see it. Okay. Did he get up and groove to Michael? I heard a lot of people spoke good things about it. I got to go call in Ralph some lunch. Hopefully, we'll make. Yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping feed Ralphie, and I'm praying he feels a little better. Can you hear me now, Teresa? Teresa? Yeah, something must be wrong with her line. But anyway, you guys, no particular topic, just here for a check in and chat. See how everybody's doing. How's the
This is often caused by
are?
unstable.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Teresa? Candy says drumming during a movie with the straws. Okay. Well, all right. He liked the music. Yeah, I had asked DeAndre's sister was she gonna go take him. So as soon as her schedule allows her, they'll probably go see the movie. But yeah, I heard lots of good things, and I see a lot of it online. A lot of people enjoyed the movie. Michael Jackson. Now, what was I saying? No particular topic. Just here to see how everybody's doing and to say hi. And of course, I wanted to open up TikTok because I have not been over here in a while. And you guys, if you're over here on Facebook and you haven't joined us over on TikTok, I'm gonna start giving TikTok a little more attention. Usually I just go over there and post and come back over here. But I'm gonna start opening it up a little more. So if you'd like to join me over there too, it is Autism in Us. You'll see the logo, Autism in Us, and that's me. So you can join us over there and let me know your TikTok username, and I will also follow you. Teresa, she still hasn't got the issue solved. But see, follow, hello. Yeah, I don't see anybody on here. Let me see if I can get some people on here. How do you do that? You have to share to people individually. There should be a way to just share to your feed. It says I shared the live, but I didn't. Oh. Yeah, there's no way to just. I think the other way just goes to everybody's inbox. I think. But anyway, if you scroll past,
to the internet.
come on in and say hello.
I am.
I don't bite. It's oh, she can't hear me. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I haven't been on TikTok for a long time. Yeah, me either, Pam. Not really. I haven't been. I've been on my watch page. I like to scroll and keep up to date with things, but my Autism in Us page, I usually just go over there and post, and then I come right back over here. I've been spending a lot more time over here trying to build and then neglecting my TikTok over there. So I'm going to try to open it up every time I open up Facebook, get a little more traction. And if anybody is around on TikTok, you're on the outside looking in, come on in and say hello. Like I said, I don't bite. I nibble a little bit, but I don't bite. And I love to meet you, especially if you are an autism parent or a parent of an autistic level. Teresa, calling Teresa. Can you hear me now, Teresa? Okay, we got another. Hello? Okay, we got two Teresas up here. Yeah, she's having issues, it looks like. So let's try this again. I'll kick that one out. She may have to reboot her phone, possibly. Yeah, it's probably the Wi-Fi. I'm wondering if they have any bad weather out where she is. Because this weather has been crazy everywhere. A lot of tornadoes been coming through Michigan. I'm like, I mean, usually we get a couple, that's not far from me, but now it's like they just coming. Then 1 minute it's nice and warm, and then the next day is freezing. Crazy weather. Then it rained for a couple days. It was good for the lawn, but it was just one of those dreary days. Yesterday, it was just dreary. Rained all day. So one thing, I seen I posted on my wall about another autistic baby, one of our babies drowned in a pool. It's like almost every other week, something like this happens. It's like, what can we do to prevent this from happening? So sad, you know? You guys are awesome. Thank you, Sherry. How are you today? How are you doing? It's so sad to see these stories, you know. It's either abuse stories or uh elopement stories or the drowning stories. I mean, you get exhausted from hearing it. Uh, I mean, it messes with your mental because it's always like, what can we do to prevent these things from happening? Can you hear us now, Teresa?
Yes, it was the StreamYard that wasn't letting me. It was saying it was like telling me I have to connect
It
to the
was
internet, which my internet's like hooked up and all that. I'm like, so I had to reboot my phone and all
uh,
that.
I could hear you, but you couldn't hear us or hear me.
Yeah, yeah, it
I
was like this.
Oh, it kept buffering.
Yeah.
Okay, I have always said swimming lessons should be in early age plans. Yes, I agree, Pam. I agree with that wholeheartedly. The earlier, the earlier you can get um the kids in swim lessons, swim safety classes, the better. And I tell everybody that's one thing that I regretted, that I waited so late. Thankfully, nothing tragic has happened with DeAndre, but I waited so late for him to, you know, get swimming lessons. But definitely as soon as possible. Soon as possible.
What are we talking about?
I was just saying about the post where the little boy had drowned. Another tragedy.
Oh
Another
yeah, I
tragedy.
heard about that one.
Hmm. I think that one was in Arkansas. So
Yeah, I
another
think so.
swimming pool.
My mom's gonna get David up in swim lessons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
My
Yeah.
mom's signing him up.
Now is David is he one of those that love the water, attracted to water?
Yes, yes, he loves the water.
Hmm. Yeah. Let me see. Maybe. Um Let me see. I was trying to figure out. See if that'll work. I don't know. This is like I was trying to figure out here. I'm on TikTok too. I said I was gonna try to give TikTok some attention because I hadn't been over here in a while. But I thought there was a way that you could just share the live to the feed. Um, but I guess not. Let's see. I thought, but Oh, you can add music. Oh, they let you add music to your live stream. Pretty cool. I guess that's a way not to give you the boot over here. But hello, everybody. If you are viewing from TikTok, hello. Feel free to come up and join me. I haven't been over here in a while and just wanted to check in, see how everybody's doing. Over here on Facebook, you are more than welcome to join us up on the platform and say hello. And let us know. So what's on the agenda today, Teresa? Oh, she must have got a phone call. Let me make sure I know how to get out of that music option. Now I don't even know how I got here. How did I get here? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I need to play around with here it is. TikTok more often. So what's everybody doing? If you are viewing from inside the group and you want to come in and say hello, make sure you click on the actual video that will bring you to the live chat, and that way I'll be able to see your comments. No particular topic, just here to say hello, check in with everybody, see how everybody is doing. And if you are viewing from TikTok, come on in and say hello. I was trying to figure out how to share to the timeline. I'll be right back. I took Avery's and I ripped them. I'm not even playing. Okay. I'm not swing by real fast and drop some off with you, but I left a big stack for you here at the house. Okay, but I am going to give you some money. So that when you run out of these, okay? I'm going to see you right now. Can I show you these?
Yeah.
Can you have some of these when you go to church? Maybe.
Yeah. I know people are always asking for plumbers.
Those are sweet. Check them out.
Oh, those are tight.
They really are, huh?
Yeah.
And you can scan that QR code? Okay, I'm back. I still think this is pretty cool. The jazz. Can you hear that music? I don't want to play it too loud. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Hope you're doing good. Just online for a check-in and chat. See how everybody is.
Sunday?
Oh, I got things were just hectic around here. Yeah, I had a lot of things going on. So that's why I put up that it was either going to be postponed or canceled.
I was
Yeah.
like, God, it's 4:00. She's usually on by now.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw the
find,
post on Facebook.
yeah, I gotta find a way to do a backup. Cause I don't know. I might have to slightly change the time. I got my grandson now, and I gotta kind of get a schedule going. I have my grandson, in the evenings because his mom works midnight.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of so I can balance everything because it's just hectic around here. Everything is just starting, so I got to get things together, girl.
Oh yeah, I was like, okay, she's probably dealing with her grandson, her granddaughter, DeAndre, or
Yeah,
she's just out with family.
It was hectic around here. It was hectic. So, but we will be on next Sunday for sure. I'm gonna get a little plan together. Yeah, a little plan together. So if you are viewing from inside the group and you like to come over and say hello, you are more than welcome. But you'll have to click on the actual video.
See ya.
And that'll bring you to the live chat. No particular topic today. Just check in and chatting. I'm trying to see if I can. There's got to be a way.
So I'm making this to make everybody perfectly clear that
Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You're able to put music on with your live on TikTok through the app. So now I guess that's a good way not to get a strike against you if you're playing it outside the app. But they only give you a few selections, so. Okay, let's see if I do it that way. So, what you got going on? Got anything special planned for the weekend, Teresa?
For the weekend, no.
Not for the weekend.
No, not for the weekend.
I'm trying to think. I gotta make a list of things to do this summer. I do know we are. I want to visit the Toledo Zoo. I want to do that safari thing where you sit in the car and see the animals.
Oh yeah, I heard those.
I want to do a lot of things, but I wanted to go down south, but I'm just so scared to get on the plane right now. I know I got to get.
Oh yeah,
get
everything that's going on.
Yeah, it's too much going on right now. But hopefully, because I want to get DeAndre. I want to get down south, but after everything's settled, after the dust clears, get us on the plane. But I do want to plan a lot of things for the summer. I know we're going to visit a lot of these new parks that's opening or has opened. I want to do something a little different, instead of the usual fun things you do every summer. I don't think I'm going to let him work this summer. Oh, this is one thing. Well, he's on that Adderall. So what I've decided to do, because he had an issue yesterday. It's like one day his behavior is okay in class. He's pretty good. Then the next day he cuts up in class. I don't know what that is all about. Yesterday he was really good. Yesterday I picked him up from the center. His teacher said he was excellent. He did really good. Because the day before, he had an issue with that laugh he does. I said, good. Took him to OT. He was perfect. He was quiet, polite. Got home. He was okay. And I mean, maybe about, I'm going to say an hour and a half after we got home, he just exploded. I mean, it was like he went into this manic type episode, just running back and forth through the house. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? Went to banging on the walls. I said, DeAndre, what is going on? I had to grab him and hug him and squeeze him. So finally got him settled down. I waited a little bit, let him get most of it out. I gave him his sleep medication because I said, well, maybe he's exhausted for the day. So I gave him his sleep meds about 20 minutes before time, earlier, so he can get to sleep. And he was just going off just until he finally went to sleep, got some rest. Now this morning he woke up, happy as I don't know what. He was ready to go. He was in dancing mood, went to his TV, did his dance. I said, okay. But I think, and this is just my personal thought, because he's been on that Adderall for years. So I think the time has come for us to kind of wean him off. He's older now. He'll be 20 this year. I know he's still going to have that ADHD, but I really want to see if we can go without it. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of wean him.
I tried that.
I'm going to keep him on the sleep meds, but for the daytime, since he won't be in school, that's why I'm going to do it in the summertime. That way I can monitor him and see if he does it okay at home. So, kind of get it out of his system for a minute and see if he does better and see if that may be part of his issue. Because, they say when you're on certain medications for so long, they stop working anyway because your body is so used to them. And he's at a high level now that I wouldn't even want to think about going any higher. I don't even think, yeah, you can. But I wouldn't want to go, and I really don't want to change meds unless it's absolutely necessary.
I did that during the summertime. I took him off during the summertime, basically I spoke to David's pediatrician about it. But she tells me, no, don't do it. Don't take him off of it during the summertime because it's going to be harder to get him back onto it when school starts.
Okay. See, now I thought about that too. But my plan is If I take him off during the summer and he does good, then he won't need it. Now,
But because what I do take him off during the summertime, but then when we go places, I give it to him. So if we have to do doctor's appointments, grocery shopping, going to church, or going to my mom and stepdad's house, he gets it.
okay. That
is the only time I do it.
Okay. Yeah, see, I want to try it like say for instance for the first month. He's home. First month, kind of wean him off because you can't just not give it to him. You have to kind of taper it off.
Yeah.
So instead of giving him, because he's on right now, he does 30 milligrams in the morning and 10 milligrams in the afternoon. So instead of giving him 30, we'll go down to 20. And then I'll wait a couple weeks and then we'll go down to 10. Now, if he does either better with a low dose or none at all by the time school starts, then we won't give it to him. Now, if there's still an issue, then I think it is probably time to change the medication, put him on something different. Because I think he's outgrown that. Yeah, I think he's outgrown the Adderall. So, one way or another.
I had to, because he was on, which one was he on? He was on Adderall in first grade, and it just wasn't working at all. Then second grade, he was on Strattera. That wasn't working at all. Then we put him on another one. Yeah, Strattera. Yeah, it's another ADHD medication.
Okay. Is that similar to Adderall something, or I know
no.
it's 3 types of ADHD medicine.
Yeah, my son's on, then in fourth grade we put him on Ritalin, which is method something, which is known as Ritalin. Yeah, and he was on the low dosage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put him on the low dose, and then once he got into fifth or sixth grade, we put him on the 20 milligrams. Seventh grade, his doctor put him on 20 milligrams extended release, which it will release the medication every hour while he's at school.
Yeah,
and he's been on 20 milligrams. And we've been on that since then.
I guess it
helps.
It helps. Yeah, I'm curious to know how DeAndre's ADHD will be, without the medicine. Will he still be hyper? Or is the medication making him hyper now? Because, growing up, that boy was something terrible. I mean, always on the go. And he's still always on the go now. He still has to always move, always doing something.
And David has the severe, because there's like different types of ADHD. He has a severe kind of ADHD where he can have his outbreaks, but they're not severe where you have to get authorities in place and all that. Because there is no. Or does he have the severe case or no? No, he doesn't have the severe case. Actually, no, he doesn't. But his doctor will never take him off of his ADHD medication. He would always be on it.
Okay. Yeah, I know some of the kids, and I forgot the term they use for it. Some have the ADHD without really being hyper. It's just that brain is, they're more impulsive with things. DeAndre has all three forms. So, he has the impulsiveness. He has the hyper, just always that little
Yeah,
brain,
David has a
he
high
can't
IQ.
focus. He can't focus at all. I mean, his focus is just, he can sit there for a second and then it's like, okay, time to get up.
Uh-huh. Yes, David was when in 4th grade we were doing that distance learning and I ran out of his ADHD medication. I was like, oh shoot. How long is he gonna sit still doing the video chat? I was like, uh-oh. It's not working. So I had to tell his teacher that says, hey, I gotta let him go. I gotta let him go to his room and just calm down and all that. And I had to wait until his medication gets to the house because I had my brother go pick it up at the time.
Okay.
And so he could not come back onto the computer without having his medication.
Mhm. And those brains are something else.
Yes.
The way they
And then
work.
combined with his autism, it's
Oh
like
yeah. Yep. You got a
there's no
whole
control.
thing. All these symptoms going on at one time. Yeah, imagine they're living in their world, you know. I can imagine their heads just, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say poor babies, but our babies.
yes. Because
They go
last
through
Sunday
so much.
we went to church. We went to church last Sunday, and then I have him involved with called it with the youth group at our church.
Oh,
And we
good.
did
Good.
after church. The youth group went bowling,
Oh,
and
they do
I
activities.
forewarned my minister. I informed the teachers. Says, hey, he might not last the full game and all that. So he might just go sit down over here and just chill and all that. They were like, no, that's no problem, Teresa. That's no problem. That's no problem. If he doesn't want to finish bowling, he can just go sit down. That's no problem. It's understandable because of his autism and all that. That's understandable. But he played the full 2 games
Well, awesome. And
with
that's
no
beautiful
problem,
that
even with the music.
your church, is welcoming like that to include him. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I signed him up for youth group and all that. So, because I want
Hmm.
him to be around other kids,
Definitely.
other
Definitely.
teenagers.
Hmm.
But when we're doing youth group, he's on his phone and our pastor don't care. At least he's there enjoying himself, participating.
Yep, that's all that matters. Is understanding and inclusion. You know,
Yes.
definitely understanding and inclusion. Yep,
Oh
we have
yeah.
to. That's why awareness of autism, you have to keep autism in your mouth. It's definitely because you definitely have to be aware of something to be able to accept it and include. So
Yes.
awareness, acceptance, and inclusion is very, very important. So you guys listening out there, never miss an opportunity to talk about autism. Never. Wear your shirts, your bracelets, wear those talking pieces, and keep autism in your mouth. Take your kids out. Um, if they are having meltdowns, let them. Give them time to space. Don't try to rush them. You know, people gonna look. Let them look. Like, what? Yeah.
Oh yeah. They
I,
there's video games at our bowling alley, and the other boys went. David
mm,
goes, I go over there. It's like, yeah, go ahead, David, but we don't have no money, so you can't play no games. He's like, okay,
so he
and that's what he
understands.
did. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, DeAndre will have a fit if we go somewhere and there are video games, he likes the race car game. So if he sees
Yeah.
one of those, so I can't just tell him to go over there. We don't have no money. He would have an absolute fit. So I'll always make sure we have change somewhere. Like if you go to the movies, you know how they have the area where they have
Yeah.
video games or anything like that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
he
found out
loves those
that
racing.
one of his classes at school, his art classroom, his teacher has a gumball machine in the classroom.
Uh-huh.
So now David asks for pennies because it takes pennies. So he asked, Mom, can I have some money? I was like, for what? For a gumball machine? It takes pennies. I was like, yes, I have a bunch of pennies. So I gave him like 20 pennies, 20 pennies so he can get gumballs at school.
Oh, he liked that. Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
He liked that though. I'm here.
Yes, he enjoyed it.
Okay, well, good. Let me open. Hold on one second. So, you guys, if you are in the background, if you are in the Facebook group and you'd like to say hello, click on the live and that'll bring you to the live chat. Otherwise, I may not see your comment. I'm also over here on TikTok. So if you'd like to come up and say hello, you are more than welcome. And as I stated before, I don't bite. I'm trying to give TikTok a little more attention because I haven't been live over here in a while. So if you guys have a TikTok page, it is Autism in Us. Make sure you follow us over there as well. Maybe I'll do every other day. I'll spend time on Facebook one day and TikTok the next. And divvy out some posting because usually I go over on TikTok and I just post and then I move on. Then I have to come back later and see if if I have any comments and respond. But yeah. Now another thing. I said I was gonna open this window. Wait a minute, 1 second before I start talking. Okay, I had to crack this window a little bit. It's all dreary. So you guys, I wanted to bring up, we had our sweatpants and mimosas event on the 18th of April. It was a wonderful event, despite the day being kind of chaotic for me. I once again want to thank everyone who showed up in the Metro Detroit area. We're going to try to do different things every year and not make it the same. But it's a once a year event created from the start for autism moms, but then I kept hearing about autism dads. Why not the dads? So yes, autism dads and those who support us are invited. I also want to mention a lot of people asked about Autism in Us and what we do for the children. Now, when Autism in Us was created, it was created for parents, just for us to, my thought process was for us to, get away from it all because we all get stressed and we need somewhere, safe space, safe place to go. So my idea was the once a year event, as well as giving away parent care boxes. Now, I say that to say this, that even though we don't do anything, we are not, geared towards events for kids, we will give you information on those that are in the community. So we have some great resources for that. And we will collaborate with those who also do things for the kids. But Autism in Us is the primary focus is for the parents, an outlet for us. So I just wanted to put that out there. As well, we have a book club. And I kind of neglected the book club this month because it was Autism Awareness Month. The book club is online. It is free to join. We are going to hop back into it. I'm going to start back this weekend. So if you'd like to join the book club group, it is free to join and you are more than welcome. And the book club is, our book club is books about or related to autism. So we don't read a lot of genres, we stick to what matters to us and our parent community. But everybody's welcome. You're on the spectrum, not on the spectrum, you enjoy reading or you just want to, it's another way for us to socialize and keep autism in our mouths and learn, share, and support one another. So the group is on Facebook, Autism in Us Book Club. And again, it's kind of dead right now because I tried to liven it up a couple months ago, but Autism Awareness Month came around and I got busy. But I'm going to liven it up again sometime this weekend. I'll start back posting. Now, the other thing is I'm trying to start a live person-to-person, face-to-face book club meetup group here in Metro Detroit. So if you are in the metro area and that's something that interests you, let me know. If I can I have 2 people that said they are interested so far, but if I can get at least 5 of you that may be interested in joining us for the book club meetups, that would be awesome. And I would definitely make arrangements for that. And again, our focus will be on autism about or related to any books. If you know authors that are willing to share their books or donate books to us, let us know. Or if you have suggestions, let us know. Always open for suggestions. But for now, the online book club is open and available. If it's something that interests you, we are on Facebook at Autism in Us Book Club Group, the book club group. Okay, so that's it for my announcements. Now I need some water and another cup of coffee. You said nothing planned for the weekend, Teresa?
Yeah, nothing planned.
Nothing planned?
Not until next week.
Okay. This is my quiet weekend. But here's the thing, because I got my grandson now. So DeAndre may be gone, but my grandson may be here. That defeats my purpose. But I'm going to see if I can do a workaround for that. Because I need just at least one day to myself. And my daughter is on 7 days. Let me get some water in my cup. Hold on. Talk about something, Teresa. I'm listening. Tell us about David and school. What's going on with school? And I'll be right back.
David's participating in adapted PE now. He's actually participating in it and doing the activities that they're doing, which is good. doesn't participate, or if I get a email from his teacher.
Now, what you say he's participating in?
Adapted PE.
Oh,
Well,
adaptive
before they
PE.
would,
Okay.
he would not participate at all. He would not do
Uh-huh.
any of the activities that he's doing. But now he is. He's now participating. He's now doing the fun activities.
Well, good. Good. So they do like something like what the Special Olympics do, like sports and fitness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or they just let them do their own
like the
pace.
football toss, basketball, soccer, where it's more like the adaptive type sports that they do in Special Olympics for the kids or the adults that can't run up and down the courts. They'll do like more. It's not like a bocce ball, but where they toss like the bean bags, like cornhole.
Okay. Now I know you mentioned it before, but what type of classroom setting is he in? Like general ed with?
First period, fourth period, sixth period, and seventh period. He's in the applied program, which they work on, like help, like in math. They do is how to do addition, subtraction, and count out money, making change, and all that.
So he has.
They learn about history, but in their own way of learning.
Okay. So it's a self-contained classroom, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
And then third period is art class.
So they have art.
That is a gen ed class.
Okay. So they put those two groups together at that time.
Yes.
Okay.
Which whoever signed up for art class, they go to art with a para. Which David has his own para, his own one-on-one para.
Oh,
that
well,
goes
that's
with
good.
him to the.
Now, how did you manage that?
Actually, I didn't. His teacher assigned him a pair because she has at least 5 pairs in her class.
That is damn good. 5 pairs? How many kids in the class?
She has students, some kids that are in wheelchairs.
Oh, okay.
And some kids that use walkers.
So it's a mixed disability class, a mixture.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and a lot of these kids that have autism, developmental disability, intellectual disability. So she has, and then she also has a one-on-one aid in there too for certain kids. Some kids can read perfectly fine, but some need help, and some that can't read, like David. David does not know how to read at all.
Okay.
And plus everything that's going on, so she assigned an aide for him, and for him only.
Oh, well, that's
which
good.
Is good. He used to have a one-on-one in elementary school, but that I did not care for that one-on-one aide at all. Because if she doesn't show up to my house, David can't go to school.
Really?
Yeah.
So, does she like ride the bus with him?
Yeah, she would write. In third grade, before the pandemic hit. Well, actually, yeah, before the pandemic hit, they assigned David with a one-on-one aide, which they had
Oh,
to find one for him
uh-huh.
because of the seizure episodes he would be having every single day at
Oh, I
school.
see. I
So
see.
they
Yeah.
had to find him a one-on-one nurse. And so whenever she doesn't show up at my house, David can't go to school.
Okay.
So that
Okay,
puts
so
him,
it's like for medical reasons, you definitely
yeah.
have to have it. Yeah. Okay.
So then, so if she gets sick, they have to find a one-on-one. And there goes David.
There's David.
He must be on his break.
Hey, Beth, how are you today?
Hey, Beth. So basically, so if she gets sick, they have to find a one-on-one aide for him.
Okay.
And if
Eh,
there's no aide,
He can't go
David
to school.
can't go.
Yeah. Well, I
So
guess
that puts him in a predicament
that's a good thing because you rather be safe than sorry, you know. At least have someone there that can help him.
Yeah. So in fifth grade, so like wherever she goes, David has to go with her. So if she
Okay.
has to go use the restroom,
Uh-huh.
he has to follow her. He has to go with her and sit out in the office with the other ladies.
Ah. Oh, so they're really watching him.
Yeah. So she goes on her lunch break. The head school nurse there has to go in the classroom and sit with David.
Okay, wait a
So
minute, wait.
basically, they're pulling the nurse out of the office to be with David.
So
So
Beth says it's her 60th birthday. All right, wait a minute. Wait, I have to find a sound for that. Wait a minute, hold on, Beth. I gotta give you a sound. She says she's feeling 100. I don't know. They don't even have birthday sounds on here. Well, I'll give you a
man,
applause.
happy birthday, Beth.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, well,
So
that is
now we
awesome.
figured out.
Happy birthday. I hope you have a great, great day today.
And that's when we figured out it was stress. His seizures were stress related. So I was like, you know what? If my son's not participating in his classes or he going outside and hanging out with friends, and it's like, what's
Right.
the point of having a nurse if she has to watch him at all times? He basically can't participate in PE. It's basically it was taking him away from his ability to interact with the other kids
Okay.
and all that. And then I spoke to his teacher about it. I was like, you know what? If he's not doing any of these things and he's missing school because we don't have a one-on-one nurse, I was like, he's losing his independence.
Right.
It's taking out of his independence of doing things. It's basically he has to sit right next to her at all times and not playing like a normal kid, I say.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, she told him that she wasn't going to be his nurse anymore. Oh, they had to deal with that meltdown.
Oh, he didn't like that. And you're welcome, Beth. I said no gasping for
And
no
so
gasping.
I told the teacher, I told the head nurse, who's in charge of the nurses and who's in charge of the one-on-one aides, for these kids, I was like, you know what? I need to call an IEP meeting now. So the head nurse did that, called an IEP meeting on my behalf.
Okay.
So everybody was there. My mom, me. I told my mom, do not talk. Let me talk. And all that. The
Uh-huh.
teacher, the speech teacher was there. The head nurse was there. Well, pregnant, because she was due any day. This head nurse.
Okay.
And everybody was there, including the assistant principal was there. And the principal was there. I says, you know what? It is not her responsibility to tell my son about this. It is my responsibility to explain to him so I can deal with the meltdowns. It is not his teacher's responsibility to deal with the meltdown. It is my responsibility. It is my choice, my duty to tell him, to explain to him in the proper way for him to understand.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not want a one-on-one aid, because half time when she's not there, there's no aid for him, so he can't come to school. I don't want him to lose his education at all. I want him to get his education, to go to school every single day.
Wow.
And they were like, you know what, Teresa, you're right. It is not her responsibility to tell David about it. It is your responsibility. So after that, after it was my decision to let her go, that he participated in PE. He did play with the other kids on the playground. He was running like a normal kid.
Wow. Now, see, you are just the opposite of a lot of, parents, because a lot of parents try to fight for a one-on-one, para to be with their child daily. But I guess you know your child, so I guess that was a good thing.
And he wasn't like going out and eating lunch with the other kids and all that. He wanted to stay in the classroom because that's where the nurse wanted to stay. David Hamilton.
Hey, Candy.
Hey, Candy, that's my son.
Just left eye exam, can't see much. Okay, I need to go get my eyes. It's about time for me to go to Candy. I need a full.
Ooh, that's what I do.
IEP meeting coming up, so getting notes together. Oh yeah. Well, I have end of the year to get myself together. But yeah, good luck with your IEP meeting.
Yes, good luck.
Nothing much, Beth. I'm just killing time right now. So I decided to log on. But nothing too much today. Waiting on DeAndre has another 2 hours before he'll be running through the door. But nothing planned. It's kind of dreary today. It's cold.
It's
There's
hot.
David's laughing. Hello, advocating for autism. How are you today? For you guys who don't know, advocating for autism did her first annual walk for autism Awareness Month, and it was a success. Great walk. So make sure y'all go over to her page and view the videos and pictures.
That was amazing.
Yes, beautiful. It's always beautiful to see.
Me? David goes, me?
Me?
I was talking about him.
I'm doing good. How are you today? How's Mikhail? What are you guys up to? Just on here doing a check-in and chat. No particular topic. I decided to come online. I'm over here. I opened up TikTok since I hadn't been over here in a while. See how everybody's doing. But nothing doing well and doing nothing.
And it's like, then I was saying, then in 6th grade, his teacher had seen so much improvement in him when he was in 6th grade. He was actually participating in PE there at school, in elementary school, participating, playing football, tennis, soccer.
Oh, wow.
His
Now,
teacher
this
had
was
seen so much.
was this
That was in,
before the seizures?
yeah,
Okay.
his teacher saw us.
Thank you. It was great. Mikhail is still sleeping. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting about you guys' time difference. What are you guys, Teresa? 3 hours? 3
Wait,
or 4 hours?
yeah,
It
it's
was 2
11
o'clock
o'clock,
here. Mm-hmm.
and it's oh my goodness, David.
Beth says it's chilly. Our son is out. Just finished mowing the yard. Going to dinner with my parents, brother and aunt and uncle for my birthday. Oh, awesome. Will you have an enjoyable dinner? Cheers to 60 years.
David's
That's a
birthday's in
beautiful
3 weeks.
blessing.
David's birthday's in 3 weeks.
David, there's David again. Enjoying the quiet. Okay. Yeah, I like those quiet moments too.
Yes, I am enjoying the quiet too.
I like those quiet moments. Yeah. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Like right now, it's actually quiet. But Beth, you got the sun here it's not out like it should be. I mean, it keeps peaking a little bit, but it just won't come out. It's so dreary
It's in
and
the 80s
cold.
here. It's
80 degrees. Let me see what our weather is today. It's cold here. I opened up this window because the house felt a little stuffy, but I'm gonna have to close it because now I done got chilly. Oh, it is 53 right now. 53 degrees. David says yes. Joseph gets out in 2 hours. Okay. We had Carter and sister for his birthday last weekend. We bought him pan drum and 3 others. What was I thinking? Oh boy. I know he had a ball with that. Kept you entertained. I can imagine. Yeah. I had to take tomorrow's Friday, so DeAndre goes to the foot doctor so he can get that callus shaved. So I'll probably keep him home for probably won't go to school tomorrow because we have to be there at 11, I believe. Any plans for the weekend? No plans for me. This weekend is DeAndre's weekend with his dad. So I am hoping I have a quiet weekend. The only thing is, even though DeAndre will be gone, my grandson may be here because my daughter is on 7 days. But I'm going to see if maybe she can get her dad to watch, the baby, since DeAndre will be, gone with his dad. Because I need a little, I want some just pure quiet. I just want to stay in the bed and not wake up until like 11 or 12-ish if I can. Does he do good at yes, surprisingly, when the first time we took him, he kind of was, he was nervous because he didn't know what was getting ready to happen. But now, since it's been like routine, he goes in. Once we go in the back, I don't even have to tell him. He sits in the chair, takes off his shoes and socks, get up there and sits back, and he waits for the nurse to come in first. and ask the questions and do his blood pressure. And then uh, he'll sit there and wait patiently for the foot doctor, to come in and get out his tools. And, the foot doctor jokes with him a little bit, or at least tries to, but he does excellent. And he about knows when it's time, because, it gets thick under there. So yesterday he came and told me, like, rubbing the bottom of his foot, like, yeah, it's time for this thing to go. But he does really, really good. Joe found a toy flute toy. Lord help me. I know the feeling. Those instruments will get you. Indeed. Oh, you going again? Okay. Was it that good? Anybody else see the Michael Jackson movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet. My mom and I want.
You
We need
going?
to go see it.
You want to go, David? Is David a Michael Jackson fan?
Yes, he is. He listens to the music a lot.
He'll probably like it. He'll probably like that movie.
David's
Yeah.
Mr. Whenever I take him to the doctors, oh my Lord, he is Mr. Comedian.
Is he?
Yes, he goes. Doctor asks him the question. He goes, or somebody asks him the question. He's like, "Why? Why? Why?" I'm like, "Oh my Lord."
He says, "Why do you want to know that?"
That's his little response. He goes, "Why? Why? Why?" Even when he goes gets blood work, he does the same thing. It's like, you know what? If you don't quiet down, I'm sending you home with the tech or the nurses.
Hey, Janelle, how are you today? How's your Thursday going?
And that's when I tell him, excuse me, he's just being Mr. Comedian right now.
No, I haven't. I was thinking about going with Mikhail when he was younger. I couldn't think about taking him. Okay. Yeah, I said DeAndre might like it too. Might like the movie too. Michael Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it was a pretty good movie advocating for autism. I heard it was pretty good. For my birthday, I get all the fun stuff. Lots of laughs. My blood pressure is high, so probably meds, colonoscope, coloscopy, upper scope.
Colonoscopy.
Yeah, colonoscopy. Thank you. Upper scope, down my throat, mammogram. Hello, 60. Yeah, all that good stuff. Happy birthday. Yes, music. Old school music too.
His nephew plays him.
His nephew, Michael Jackson's nephew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't that Jermaine's son, right?
Yeah. Plays
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Okay. Hi Toya, how are you? Plus, this is it. We're going to watch This Is It by MJ. Okay. And there is David again. David must be on break.
Class.
He must be on break.
Yeah, it is career. It is right now. It is career training.
Career training, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the classes that he has.
Okay, so he's 14.
Yeah.
Is he 14? So he'll be able to start working in the summer then.
Well, that's the thing right there. Right now they don't do jobs right now.
Okay.
For them. Not until when they get out of the high school and they move into the extended program of high school.
Okay.
Because he goes to high school until he's 22. And when that happens, those kids move on to a different high school and they work with them on job training going out to the world, going out to the area, and actually looking at jobs and all that.
Okay. The Michael movie is supposed to be 3 parts. This one, 2 more to come the later years. Oh, okay. Interesting. They're going to tell this whole story. I know how it is, girl. Very busy. Well, you make sure you slow down and take time for yourself, even if it's just 5 minutes. Slow down. Take time for yourself.
I know David wants to go have Mexican food. Hey, David. Knowing David's going to say hi. I knew it.
That's what my daughter's, or career training.
That's what my daughter is.
I love Michael's last album. Yeah. I can't remember the last album. I've loved quite a few, but I don't think that the last, did I like the last one? I don't remember.
Oh, I have to say, David, go back to class.
You say what?
I said, David, go back to class now.
Oh,
His break's gonna be
his
over.
break is over.
Because he gets like a 5 to 10 minute break. No.
18. What's 18? Oh, when he starts working?
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a job before you're 18, David.
Yeah. But he wants to become a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
That's what he wants to do.
That's what he wants to. Got to put in that work.
Yeah. I told him he can't do that until he works on his words.
I'm drinking water, you guys. I said, let me get at least 32 ounces a day. I was drinking less than that. Then I'll try to, for the summer, I'll try to do that 64-ounce thing. I got to drink more water. My water is coffee, basically. David's career is obviously going to be computer communication. Yep. Yep, because he's sure on it now. She's been in her school since the age of 3 and she graduated, but she's still going till she turns 22. Okay.
Yeah, that's how David's going to be doing that too.
DeAndre graduated in 24. And then he transferred over to the Adult Transition Center, which is basically another school. So he'll be there until he's 26. I've always wondered, I know in different states the ages are different, but I always hear a lot of time the parents says 22. It's always 22 is the cutoff. I wonder why it's so different.
Here is until the age of 22, and then they get transferred into the day programs.
Okay. So you do have like ours is called Adult Transition Center, and it's basically a continuation of school because they still have school setting. They still do class work. They do life skills.
Yes.
They have gardens, anything career wise. Whereas the day centers that are here are just where they go to have activities. So he would probably have to do a day center after
after
26.
he's done with that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is here. Here they go.
Okay, it's 22 there too. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Anyone going out Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo? Okay. May 2nd, I will do Mexican that day. Oh, that sounds good. I haven't been to our Mexican town in a while. They usually party, but I probably won't I'll probably be. What's Tuesday? Tuesday is Boxing Day, so school day. So that's what I'll be doing. There's David.
He's sending those heart things, those hearts.
I love her school. It's for special needs only, no regular. Yeah, that's how DeAndre's is too. It's all special needs. The young adults. So yeah, I like it too.
Question mark.
Question mark.
Damn it, go back to school.
Carter was doing his little meltdown last weekend, so I just started acting just like him. He looked at me like I was off my rocker and laughed. Like, wait a minute now. You're not supposed to do that. I didn't mean to come in and take over, but I've had a day with the waiver program. Kelly, you're never taking over. It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. I'm not sure if it's a good fit for Jordan. What does everyone think? Now, the waiver program, what's involved in it?
Yeah.
What's involved? What exactly are you referring to?
I've never heard of the waiver program.
Yeah, they got a few, different Medicaid waivers.
Do they know my David's caseworker brought me, because they had like a thing, like a little fair thing at the regional center for the parents, and everybody else could go there and just get information. And his caseworker brought 2 backpacks full of things for him and for me.
Okay.
We need more programs.
More programs for it. Now here, we have Michigan Rehabilitation Services, and we have another program called Dream Tech. Dream Tech works with Michigan Rehabilitation Services, and they both work with the Adult Transition Center that DeAndre goes to now. So what they do is now some of the things they get the kids in, you have to really make sure it's a good fit for your child. So every summer they send the forms in. See, you guys don't have anything like that in Cali? That would be something, a good thing to work on. Because they're actually really good. I know we have a counselor through Michigan Rehabilitation Services, and she calls, and we have to fill out this lengthy form about, their disability, what they can do, what they can't do. And last summer, if you guys remember, DeAndre was working. They put him in a art gallery. So what they did was the tie-dye shirts to put on display and everything. So they did something fun. But they also have it like if I tried to get them with the computer things, but that was filled up. They have like computer and music where they can work during the summer, retail, the restaurant. The very first year he worked at Big Lots sorting. But the only problem with that, he did good for a while, but the support person they put him with, she wasn't really trained to deal with special needs, so she really didn't know how to interact with them. And we didn't get someone till later on that knew what to do with DeAndre. So you have to really make sure whoever their support person is working with them is there and know what they're doing. But yeah, he was 16 then. He did good, but it was all day. I think it was actually too much for him because they did like 6 to 7 hours a day, and I think that was a little bit too much for them. But yeah, check and see if you got anything like MRS, Michigan Rehabilitation Services. Maybe you could connect that with your nonprofit as a resource.
I know here where I live, here in Modesto, the parent, which I have a choice of him going through a job training course or a day program.
You have what?
A choice.
Uh-huh.
From here, we have a choice of job training once he gets into the part of day program. So I have a choice of a day program or a job training course for him to actually get a job.
I don't know, maybe it's different because the day program should be able to connect with those, because usually the day program will take them to their job sites. So look into that and see if there's any, call the day programs and see if they have any connections to where they work with other organizations that help with job training for the disabled. Because usually if they get into a day program, if they're able to work, the day program will take them to their job sites. Candy says going to the Autism Society to see about those adult programs you guys talking about for Joe, and I'm in Virginia. Yeah, that's a good place to start. Yep, see if they have something in your area similar to Michigan Rehabilitation Services. There is also the other company that works is called Dream Tech here that I know of, and they basically do the same thing, but they work with MRS, together. And there's David again.
Go to class.
I feel they offer job opportunities, but I feel they are highly functional. Okay. Yeah, because with them, they work with all levels. MRS here, no matter 1, 2, or 3, no matter how severe, you just have to make sure that the support person that's, assigned with them is the right fit. Because, they'll say, oh yeah, I can do it. And then they get with, the person and it's like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Just got to make sure it's the right fit. Sorry about that. Jordan had to go potty. Okay, no problem. Green hearts. Jordan doesn't do well with activities. Jordan needs to go to a psychiatrist or psychologist to be reevaluated. Also, he only gets 27 hours. I'm not comfortable with him going with someone else as well. Okay, it's the 27 hours. That's for like the behavioral services. Or he has to leave the house and speak with someone else. Yeah, and he's kind of young. No, Jordan's not young.
No,
I'm thinking of somebody else. I guess I forgot. Jordan's not young, but he would have to leave the house. And are you saying go to the psychologist or the psychiatrist, or is it for some kind of other services? He's very low functioning. I just don't feel good about this. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand. And always, as parents, we have to go to our gut and with our gut. And we have to thoroughly look into things and make sure, it meets our comfort level. So I can understand that. and he needs, is there any way you can get services to come to you, maybe at home, maybe
ABA therapy.
psychologist or something? Maybe look into that.
I know David wants to go to a Mexican restaurant for his birthday.
Okay. He wants some Mexican food. Yes, it is. It is. It's not too many people I would trust. The only person outside of our immediate family that I would trust DeAndre with is his old ABA RBT. That's it. He can go anywhere with her. She's no longer his RBT, but she would be the only person that
You'll
I would
trust
trust.
her with.
Yeah. Anybody else, if they say, oh, he could go with me. Oh, no, he can't.
No.
He says his break is over. Is that what he's
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Bye,
So
David.
he
Have a
probably gets
good day
a
at school.
10, 15, 20-minute break probably.
They get what?
He probably gets like between a 5 to a 20-minute break. They give him those break times so he doesn't get overwhelmed in class.
Okay.
Which
Well, that's
I
good.
love his break times.
That's good. That's
Because
good.
then he texts me and sends me emoji hearts. And then I do the same thing back to him. Or he calls, or they allow him to call me.
Thinking about his mama.
Yeah, he goes, hi, Mom. I was like, yes, David. Why aren't you in class, David? It's like, I'm on break, Mom. It's like, okay, that's fine. But does your teacher know you have your phone with you? Yes, she does. It's like, okay. I don't need you to get in trouble.
Kelly, one day you're going to have to come on up and share with us so we can get a better understanding. I know a lot of you don't want to come up, but you could turn the camera off. But one day, come on up and share a little more about Jordan with us. Yeah. Matter of fact, if anyone, I'm going to be on just what time is it? 1:37. So if anybody wants to come up now before I go off, you are more than welcome. I forgot I was on off for DeAndre's page too. So you guys, if you're not following Advocating for Autism, make sure you follow her page. If any of you other guys, if you have a autism related page, you're more than welcome to share it in the chat so we can follow you guys. Basically, what the MA doesn't pay for, the waiver takes over. But we tried the day program. Okay, so you tried the day. It was a fail. He just suffered such, oh, poor baby. I have reservations. Yeah. I can see why you show concern. Yep, they would definitely need someone there to, help him through that.
I'm the same way. I don't trust David going with somebody that I'm not familiar with, or they're not familiar with David. Like, I'll trust him with certain people, like my family members, my neighbor next door, because she deals with her kids, some of her kids who are on the spectrum. I'll trust her. I'll trust her with him, and my other neighbor, who knows David since he was 3. I will and my brother's friend Brian. I will trust him with David and his fiance.
As long as you're
Anybody else,
that they know what to do.
Yeah.
In time of crisis.
David now wears a medical alert bracelet.
Okay.
That he got from his caseworker from BMR.
That's nice.
And also a medical alert ID card.
Okay.
because it has all I have, which you have a choice of getting it engraved or a QR code.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I chose
So
a QR
what
code
does
because
the
that's where
QR code just holds your information for emergencies?
it holds all his information from surgeries that he's had to all his medical conditions that he has, like health wise, to his allergies to medications, to
Mm-hmm.
all his doctors he has on that he sees, to what else? Emergency contacts.
Okay. Okay.
And they can see all that on their phone. When they scan that QR code, they see everything on there.
Yeah, those are good to have. I actually purchased DeAndre's off of Amazon where it's engraved that he has autism. And then on the back of his bracelet, it just gives my information. I put the telephone number, how to contact me. And I usually make him, or not make, well, yeah, make him wear it when they go on field trips. So he'll have that with him.
To his
Yeah,
asthma and
that is great. That's great. Yeah.
because I've been wanting to get him a medical alert bracelet, but then my neighbor told me about it that the regional center we belong to will pay for it. So I was like, ooh, something I don't have to pay for? That's perfect for me.
Yeah, that's good. Kelly says, do you think it's okay that I handle his wait a minute, hold on. Okay. That I handle his social skills instead of a program. I know this isn't a requirement for our state to be a part of the waiver program, and there are free activities he could go to. I would pay for the activities such as bowling. Then I could take him home if he gets overwhelmed. Of course. I mean, if that's something that you're more comfortable with, I'd say go for it. If especially if it's not a requirement.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. I know in my situation, um, I take DeAndre like to the grocery store or something, but I think the social part of it is he gets to, be around other kids his age, and he likes being away. So, but if it's something that you're more comfortable doing, definitely, and especially for him, if he's comfortable, if that's how if that's how he remains comfortable, then yes, go for it. Right. Whatever makes you comfortable. Yep. Yep. Definitely. If it works for you and your baby, it works. Do what works. Definitely.
Yeah, it's like when I first got his medical alert bracelet, I called the school.
Okay.
On Monday. Yeah, Monday she wasn't there at school. Let
Uh-oh.
his teacher know
Okay.
about it. So she got the message the next day. Told his teacher. She emailed me back. She's like, "Oh my God, thank you. I'm so glad he has it, and also thank you for letting me know about the medical alert ID card." So she was glad that he had one. But then when I called the school nurse, I called the school so I could talk to the school nurse to let her know. Oh my gosh. That was a nightmare right there with the school nurse. The school nurse says,
Really?
why does he have it on? He doesn't need it. We have all his information. I was like, well, because you guys don't have all his information. You guys don't know his doctors or his allergies. You guys don't have all that stuff on file. You guys don't look at his medications. So you guys don't know all that information, especially if they're out and about on field trips. They're gonna need that information
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. But his teacher loved the idea. But the school nurse, no.
She wasn't going for it.
No. Then that's
Kelly
when I said it's a QR code. All they have to do is just scan it and it brings up everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the school nurse's helper, she's in there, she makes the phone calls and all that. She says, "Oh man, Teresa, I'm gonna have to get myself one now." I'm like, "Yeah, good. Go get yourself one." But I didn't say it that way.
Kelly says, I just commented on another mom to not feel guilty for their child not being able to do activities. Yes, you definitely need to take your own advice. No guilt. No guilt. You do what's best for you and your child. Absolutely no guilt. It's always someone trying to say what's best for your child. I'm like, shut up and sit down. Right. Right. Just shut up. Let me do what I do. We just love our babies so much and want the best. It can be so stressful. I guess yes. Breathe. Take in a couple breaths. Just breathe and relax.
So when he gets home, he takes off his bracelet and gives it to me.
Oh, okay. So he wears it every day.
At school, yep. Every day.
Mm-hmm.
He wears it to school, and once he gets home from school, I take it off his arm and I put it right on top of my dresser.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. At least he knows.
Yes.
At least he knows to keep it in place.
Yes.
Oh, you are so welcome. Yes, don't stress yourself out. You do what works for you and yours. Uh-oh. Who we have
Hi,
here?
Nita.
Mr.
And-
Charles.
And hi, Teresa.
How are you, Mr. Charles?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How about you, Nita?
I'm doing good. You guys, give me a second. I gotta go put
I don't even see him.
coffee.
Oh, there he is.
You don't see Mr. Charles?
And hi, Teresa. Yeah, I'm just in the process of cooking some turkey sausage I'm going to have with upcoming breakfast.
Oh, okay.
It just finished. Okay.
Well, I'll be right back. I'm getting ready to put my coffee on. Give me 1 second, you guys.
Okay.
Hey, girl, they put her live the other.
Hold it out so it'll cool off, and then I'll cut it up and put it away. Hey, Kelly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I enjoy giving these things, and I enjoy giving my experiences in life, and I really hope they can be encouraging to some of the parents in this group.
No, I really liked it because a lot of people, they, you see a lot of posts about, or parents worrying about if their children can date or will ever date or find a mate. And Mr. Charles showed all of us that love is there, autism or not. It is there.
Hi, advocating for autism.
Yep. Mr. Charles showed us just that. Okay, I'll be right back, you guys. Going to get my coffee.
Okay, you get your coffee, and but that's the thing. I just hope it's encouraging some of the parents here. It was an experience for me. I think about, particularly in regard to my second marriage, not so much my first, my second one, because, Lois and I had known each other for 20 years. We'd seen each other in many situations in which neither of us felt the need to put our best foot forward. And so we seen we really were, and it just took, we started talking on the phone every day. That's when, within 2 weeks, we fell in love with each other. And, experiencing what it was like. And of course, Cindy, again, same thing. We'd known each other for 14 years at the time of Aloysius' death. So, it wasn't like we were strangers meeting up for the first time. Yeah, I haven't. I think I've watched one episode of it, maybe. Cindy and I watched 2 episodes of it. 1 or 2 episodes, I think we watched of it. But,
I haven't watched it yet. I keep saying I am. Mr. Charles is the man.
Thank you, Charlie.
Now, advocating for autism, Dolores, I like to ask you about Mikhail. Have you ever thought about, since he's older in his 30s, introducing him to a young lady or socializing, dating? Has he shown any interest? I always wish that, well, DeAndre hasn't really shown any interest in girls or anybody for that matter. He just goes about his merry little way, like whatever. But, I guess always in the back of my mind as a mother, I wish this is a time of his life where the phone should be ringing, But it's beautiful to hear when others find love on the spectrum.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I remember, Lois and me sitting outside, after Judy's death at Judy's friend Maureen's house where she was having the repast. We sat outside on their porch and talked a long time. I told her about my then recent autism diagnosis, and she told me some things about herself, that she had a form of dyslexia that, and how it affected her, so we got to understand things about each other better. She had always known there was something different about me. She told me that, but she said now she understood what it was.
Okay. Yeah, that's just like DeAndre. It's like shows absolutely no interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's beautiful, Mr. Charles. And it's like you didn't find it one time, you found it 3.
That's right. Yeah.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, let me get my cup. Be right back.
Yeah, Nita got her coffee. I went and got my glass of water. I just happened to be looking at Facebook, and hey, here Nita is live. And I wondered, is she currently live, or is this a was live situation?
Nope, I currently decided to pop on here, kill some time, see how everybody is doing and what you guys are up to. Do a little check-in in chat. Check-in and chat.
Yeah. Yesterday I was in Hartford. I go there 2 or 3 times a month. Hey, Yana. You've seen our literature carts around, I'm sure, Anita, in Detroit, and we do the same thing in Hartford. So I go there I go there about 2 or 3 times a month.
Okay. A young lady approached him at a birthday party, but my daughter had to tell her he was nonverbal. Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's a handsome young man. And they probably think, oh, he's nice looking. Let me shoot my shot. Yeah. Yeah. I always wonder what is going on. Does DeAndre, well, he doesn't think about girls in front of me. He could care less. But I wonder, is there anything in the back of his mind that says, I wish I had a girlfriend or something?
Yeah.
David goes, yuck, no girlfriend.
You're welcome.
Well, it's hard to say.
What? David says, yup.
Yeah, he doesn't want no girlfriend.
But sometimes when they say yuck to it, really they
really like
do want one. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they say one thing and mean another, because there was a time in my childhood when I would have said the same thing.
You said yuck to girls?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put in those exact words, but I would have essentially said the same thing.
Yeah. And how old are your boys, Yana B? My sons don't even think about girls right now. The furthest from their minds, like girls.
Because we asked David, like, David, do you have a girlfriend? He goes, no. I don't like girls.
Okay. Taekwondo. Is that how you pronounce it? And working. Okay. 17 and 15. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, they do Taekwondo, which is the martial arts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say them girls are the furthest from my man.
Yeah, it was
when Jordan was doing virtual, he liked a particular little girl. He would pick her to choose the morning song every time. Oh, so now there you go, right there. He shows some interest.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts on that, Kelly? If he showed any more interest, would you try to get them together for a friendship date, or you'd rather just keep them away from that?
Well, David did have a really, really good friend in kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
And every time when I would go pick him up, and her mom would go pick her up, they would leave walking together with holding hands. But now, since they're at different schools, I don't even know what high school she's at now. And David's at one high school, she's at a different high school. But David does ask about her.
Yeah.
So he doesn't think girls are yuck.
He just has two friends that are girls who are good friends and all that.
Okay.
But I haven't seen her. We haven't seen her or spoke to her in a long time since David was first grade.
Girls like GB, but he don't understand. He just looks at them crazy, like, what you looking at, girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it adds another dimension to the difficulty when you're talking about a young man who's nonverbal.
I would love for him to have a friendship with her. I'm not sure how her. Okay. Yeah.
But David did have another friend he was a third grader and she was a fourth grader. They were in the same class, and every time David would have a seizure, she got scared when she got home, and she would say, Mom, my friend had a seizure today. Another one. He has seizures every day, Mom. I worried about him. And so those two are good friends, and I stay in contact with her mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
And so she was one of those friends that would be right next to David at all times to make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
Mhm.
She was one of those protectors.
Yep, I think one day I would love for DeAndre to kind of, even when he socializes or just socializes with, the guys in his class, he's always kind of standoffish, wanting to be to himself. He'd rather be to himself unless he knows you real good.
Yeah.
But I would love to one day have him just have a friendship date with a female and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what you got planned for the weekend, Mr. Charles?
Well, nothing big for this weekend, really. Monday, a couple that are, well, the wife of this couple used to room with Cindy, and so they're old friends, and they're about to move away, so they're going to be coming over Monday evening. I'm planning to fix chicken shawarma for them.
Okay. Jordan is definitely a one-on-one kid. He gets happy to see people that he knows well, not too great in social situations or restraint. Yep, same here, Kelly. Same with DeAndre. He's good when it's people he knows and familiar with. But he kind of rather be to himself if he gets in a situation with others. I do have him in group therapy where they do activities together, but I haven't really been able to sit in and watch how he acts around others, because I think it's like about eight or nine of them that get together every other week, and they go in the room and they do group activities, and she tries to get them to have conversations. But every time they come out and I ask, well, how did he do? Oh, he did good. But I like to just really watch his interaction.
Yeah, he did good can mean a lot of things.
You too. Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah, thanks for,
Mikhail, I said hello.
yeah, you and Mikhail have a nice day.
Yep. Yeah. So, how's the weather in Connecticut?
Well, let's see. Today is a little cooler than it's been, but yesterday in Hartford it got up almost to 20. Today, let's see. Today we had some rain earlier. Right now it's 12 degrees. Supposed to be 16 tomorrow, but then Saturday expecting more rain and high of 14, and Sunday more rain and high of 13.
Rain.
Supposed to be sunny and 18 on Monday, and that's the day I go to get my right eye done. This past Monday, they had a laser procedure in my left eye because I had cataract surgery a few years ago, and cataracts are starting to go back now. So they did a laser procedure to clear up the cataracts in my left eye, and I'm seeing a whole lot better out of it now. And right eye they're going to do next Monday.
Okay. Cataract. Doctors. I need to go. You guys are just reminding me that I need to get to the doctor. Eye doctor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, you get to my age, and you've got some more serious things to worry about than just routine eye exams.
A lot more other things, huh?
Yeah, glaucoma and cataracts in particular.
B. Jordan, me, and his dad had a horrific time with Jordan for 5 years or so. He has been stable for about 3 years. I don't think I know I can go through those episodes again.
Yeah.
Well, we knock on wood, and hopefully no more horrific episodes.
Well, good to have
Work just wanted to jump in. Have a beautiful day. You too, Yana B. Thank you.
you too, Yana B. Have a good day.
They're not fun to watch either. See your kids having seizures. Not fun. It's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah. And-
Definitely can imagine.
When I first saw David had one at school, when I first got notified about that in third grade, and I get to the school and I see him on the ground, on the playground having one, I was like, I was crying.
I can
Because
imagine.
everyone was there, the paramedics were there. I had one of the administrators, Liz Teresa. It's okay. He's okay. Look at him. His eyes are open. He's not shaking anymore. He's okay. So it's fine. He's in good hands and all that. Okay. So they're gonna ask you some questions, but you need not to cry. You need to talk to them. And I was like, but my son, it's my son, my only boy, my baby. He's having seizures. And I was like, why? Why is this? And so thank God the administrators, principals, they had to put the school on lock.
Oh wow.
Hold on just a minute. Cindy just walked in the door. I may have to help her out with something. Let me see.
Well, thank you again.
Let me help you out with.
And I see Maya was on TikTok. I hope I didn't miss you, but thank you for popping in, Maya. That's his
So yeah,
old
it's
RBT.
scary.
Put it up by your chair.
Yes, it's awful, Teresa.
Okay, yeah, just helping Cindy in with her, helping her with her
Hi,
first upstairs.
Cindy.
Yeah, she's still on her way up the stairs.
Okay. Thank goodness he's doing better. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Glad to hear that. Seizures are not a daily occurrence anymore.
But now I'm dealing with them again since he outgrew them, and now they're back again. So I'm dealing with them again.
Oh wow, they're happening again.
Yeah.
So you get seizures, you can really not outgrow them.
Yeah, you can. There's different types of seizures. You can outgrow certain ones, but when they come back with a full episodes.
They can see you.
Oh, I'm saying hi.
Hi. How are you today?
Okay, I'm tired.
Oh, well, get
I
you
go to
some
sleep
rest.
tired, wake up tired. How are you?
I know that feeling.
Doing good.
That's
Doing
good.
good.
Well, good to see you, girls.
You
Good to
too.
see you too.
Girls and guys. Ciao to you guys.
Yeah.
I am hungry now. I gotta get something to eat. That sausage is for dinner.
I'm sorry.
The sausage.
No, that's for breakfast for me. I've got there. We can either have leftovers of pork, or I can cook I've got a game ham I can cook if you don't want the leftovers. Or I'll cook the game ham then. Okay, you're just talking about what to have for dinner.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, Kelly says hi to you, Cindy.
Hi. I thought that was for.
That's why I'm always on high alert for the school.
Because of the seizures.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
when he gets home and he doesn't eat his, I noticed that he hasn't touched his food at all in his lunchbox. I was like, okay, something's going on. He always eats his lunch out of his lunchbox. And then when he comes home like grouchy or something, I know he's probably being bullied or he probably had one of his episodes.
Okay.
And that's when I have to sit down with him. It says, in a one-on-one, it says, David, what's wrong? Are you being bullied at school? It's like, no, Mom. Did you have an episode? Yeah, I did. He had one just the other day on the bus.
On the bus?
Yeah, that only lasts like 3 minutes.
But there
So it
is
wasn't
the nurse. The
long.
nurse
bus
is
driver
on the
didn't
bus.
even notice.
There's no nurse on the bus?
No.
Wow. You would think
The
they
only
would.
time there is a aide on the bus if it's somebody who are having seizures constantly, nonstop, or there's kids who are severely autistic and they need that aide on the bus to keep an eye on them because they have to buckle them in with a certain straps, certain harnesses. Then there's an aide on the bus. I asked our bus, the head honchos through our school district for the special ed buses. I says, is he gonna need an aide on the bus? You're gonna have an aide on the bus for him for his seizures, for his epilepsy. It's like, are they under control? I was like, they're under control, but there's sometimes that he'll have one, but without him knowing or nobody. No, Teresa, if he's not having him constantly, and if the only way we'll have one if he's severely autistic or he's in a wheelchair or he's having full-blown grand mal seizures constantly, then we'll have an aide on the bus.
Yeah, see, I don't get that because you would think even because you never know when the seizure is going to come.
But then I get notified through his app.
But what can you do if you're not there?
So when he does have one and it gets sent to his phone to my phone, then I document it.
Okay.
I document it and then I let his neurology team know.
Because there's really not much he can do. You can do it. Okay. I guess I don't know. I guess I just see if a kid has epilepsy because you just never know when you're gonna have a big one. They should always.
Yeah, he can have breakthrough seizures. Basically, that's what happened. Okay. But if he's not having them like every single day, then he doesn't really need a monitor on the bus because there is cameras on the bus.
Okay, Kelly says, does he have silent seizures? He is probably so tired.
Yes, he does have silent seizures. Mm-hmm. Basically, when he does have one in class or in PE, he'll tell his PE teachers, as teacher, I'm tired. So he knows when he's aware of these episodes when his brain is telling him or going to tell him that he's going to have one. He goes and sits down or he lays down on the bench inside the gym and just rests. Or he gets into the classroom and he's out, then he's out. He could be out for an hour and they just let him be. But then they call the other nurse that they have there for kids who are diabetic to come in, get him, and take him to another room on campus and let him just rest. Or they just let him be right there at his desk and just let him rest right there. And then he'll finally come out and his teacher will email me immediately.
Okay.
And then that's when I document him. He'll even have him here at home.
Had an aid and a harness to strap him in. Okay, so does he doesn't need a harness?
No.
No, it's okay. That's the waiver program. I have to take Jordan in for an assessment to see if he qualifies. Okay. Yeah, I think I would be leery. Like if I knew my kids had seizures, I would want somebody extra on that bus.
There's some days that they will have an 8 on the bus. There is on certain times they will have an 8 on the bus. Not just for one person, but for everybody.
For everybody. Yeah. Okay.
And all that. And there's sometimes he'll have his episodes here at home too. While he's in his room. Or while he's eating dinner or breakfast, he'll have an episode. And that's when I keep him home. Especially in the mornings.
So if he has a seizure, excuse me, before he goes to school, you just let him stay home.
Yeah.
Okay, rest.
Then I keep him home and just let him rest. And that's all implemented in his IEP too. I have that in place in his IEP.
Okay.
So if he has one here at home, I let him sleep it off. And then I can take him to school and let the front office know. Says, oh, I called that morning and says, hey, I'm just letting you guys know David's going to be a little late because he had a seizure here at home. And I'm going to let him rest and sleep it off. So once he's fully awake, fully alert, then I will bring him to school.
Okay.
Because we have that implemented in his IEP.
Okay.
Because I got a doctor's note from his doctor giving him permission to be a little late for school.
Okay. Yeah, those can be scary. Just listening about the seizures, I can imagine they are scary for you guys. You know.
But thank God I have my brother here too, so he's here to help me out with that.
Yeah,
when he does have one,
good.
we try
That's
to.
Good.
What we do, we talk to him and says, David, you're fine. You're okay. Wake up. You're having one of your episodes. So we will talk to him and softly, calmly, and just let him come out of it on his own.
Jordan was going to a special learning center for all intellectual needs. I'm not sure what the other schools do that integrate special needs kids in the public school system. Now, I know when DeAndre was coming through school, he went to, the regular schools, but he was always in a self-contained classroom. They had ASD classrooms, and then they had classrooms for other intellectual disabilities within there. But he has always been in a classroom setting for ASD. Even now that he's in adult transition center, he's in a classroom setting just for ASD, self-contained room, and it's about 8 of them in that classroom. And that's through and this is through public schools too. Here, I don't know about everywhere else. Now there is one we have over here on the west side, we have one school that is dedicated to all intellectual disabilities for lower levels. And you have the upper level, like the high school. There's one school over here, dedicated for all intellectual disabilities. Then you have regular schools, the regular public schools, which just have special classroom settings for kids with ASD. And then when they get out of high school, the Adult Transition Center is still a part of the public school system. They transfer to over there. And this this school he's at now is for all, different disabilities. So I'm wondering if the funding is different for learning centers and public schools with extra help for aids. Probably, the grants and everything they get is probably different. I know at one time here they had a funding issue because I know the public schools rely on federal grants. And if they don't have that money along with the state grants to help fund, they can't hire the people they need to hire. So yeah, I think it's probably a little different. How are your schools set up in California, Teresa?
Basically, we don't have like separate schools for kids with autism. They all interact with the kids in the elementary school, junior high, and high school. But they have their own classrooms.
All right. Okay.
So they do interact with, like, they'll probably have like kids or teachers from the other classrooms come in and interact with our special needs kids. Our kids, especially our kids with different disabilities and all that, with autism, Down syndrome, kids that are in wheelchairs or using walkers. They basically have them all together and interact with each other, meet each other, get to know each other, like a social group. In like in junior high and high school, they have clubs, which they welcome all kids. Doesn't matter who you are, what disability you have, you're welcome to join the clubs.
But how are they funded?
That's great.
How are
Ours
they
is
funded for aid?
basically they still get the federal funding still.
Now, I do know there is an autism center here in Michigan that, like you were talking about, Kelly, the waiver program. They use the Medicaid waiver. If you could get your, but I guess that would still fall under federal programming. Somebody's at my door. 3:00. I know it can't be DeAndre. Probably the mailman. I'll be right back. Let me go see who's at.
Okay.
Open.
Yeah. The mailman could have kept walking, nothing but bills. He could have kept walking.
Yeah.
First thing to hit you in the face. Oh, it's bill time.
I remember a board game called Payday, where some of the squares you could land on have a mailbox icon on them, and you don't want to land on those squares because you have to take a number of cards, that are from the mail pile, and often they're bills.
Oh, wow. Yeah, who wants a bill? Yeah, it's the beginning of the month. They start coming in. Oh, my goodness. They're like, okay. What's for dinner, Teresa?
Don't know yet.
Kelly, what's for dinner tonight?
I think I'm going to be fixing a Cornish game hen for Cindy and me tonight.
Yeah, I heard.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What you gonna have with it?
And have some broccoli and some potatoes with it.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know what I'm gonna make for Mr. DeAndre because I know he's gonna come in here hungry anyway, as usual. I'm tired of chicken though. I don't think I want chicken. I really don't want hamburger. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Well, maybe I can. I do have some taco shells in there. Maybe I got enough stuff, all the ingredients, and make a couple tacos. He'll like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. That's a good thing to have for a go-to meal. Have tacos, have some meat and make for tacos, and have some fixings to go with it. Some meat and some cheese, the fixings. That sounds like a good thing to kind of have on hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. He likes those. I got him a couple. He likes the meatloaf frozen meals.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes if he has a taste for it, I'll pop one in for him, the hungry man. And Kelly says boneless turkey breast in the slow cooker. Not sure the size. Yeah. Okay.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Depends on my son. It might just be chicken tenders in the air fryer. Yeah, I know that feeling too. Just give me something simple. Something simple.
I just put away some turkey sausage that I just cooked. Put that in the freezer, and I'm going to pull one sausage out each morning for breakfast. I'm having it with my breakfast.
Sausage. Turkey sausage.
Yeah. So I sometimes will have for breakfast, I have one of those. I have a couple of eggs and a slice of toast with jam on it. And, of course, coffee. And I'll have some fruit to go with that, too.
Oh, okay. Okay. Balanced breakfast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, we've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Man, that's a long time.
Yeah, we hit a record today.
Oh yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
So maybe I'll come back on tomorrow before DeAndre gets home. I'm gonna log off, and I need to go in here and actually I need to mop this kitchen floor now that I'm thinking about it. Do that before he comes running in the house.
Okay, well, you better do that then.
Yeah. So thank you all for hanging with me. We'll try this again tomorrow, maybe same time, same place. I love breakfast for dinner too. Me too. Sometimes. Yes.
Yeah.
And I will see you guys later. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.